There's a dark cloud over Hollywood, and that's not the Hollywood that I grew up in, which is why they wanted to keep me out.
Real life, real life. If that ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. Know what time it is.
Definitely. Well, let's do it like this, because you start off in the movie on the big screen, and then I would expect more movie productions, but it's like you found your lane in TV afterwards. Was that choice of your parents, your manager, as far as just the roles you were getting? Why didn't it go back towards like more movies versus like That's So Raven and things like that? Like,
Because of decisions that I made and things that I did, and not understanding who I was, and not making the right decisions just as a person, and having too much in abundance too young. That's what took me away from stuff like this. Cause I knew that this is all I grew up doing, with this kind of stuff. And so it does something to the psyche when you don't understand that your mom is doing this and this is doing that and this is doing this. And so therefore when you gotta do it, it's like it don't look the same no more. You can't do it like mommy, nigga. Can't do it like your daddy, nigga. Like, you feel me? So, it takes a while for you to really, really wrap your mind around, like, damn, like I'm really out here young, wilding, tripping, smoking, doing stupid shit, not really understanding where I'm at, bumping my head, being fucked up to people, you know what I'm saying stupid shit about people, like, you know what I'm saying, like doing dumb shit based off of just me not knowing. Now that I have the eye, and now that I've wrapped my mind around who I am, and now that I know myself, it's a different situation, as I approach things, and I'm just happy where I'm at right now in life.
Now, you see a lot of child stars. Once they get into young adulthood, there seems to be a bit of a decline, whether it be mentally, whether it be drugs, alcoholism, whatever it may be. Do you feel like there is like this damaging aspect to being a child star?
No, what I feel like is people feel like when the show is over, they don't know how to write their own, or they don't know how to, get another job without a new manager. You know what I'm saying? Managers are dropping artists for no reason just because they're not the hottest. Agents doing the same, and it's taunting Hollywood. It's taunting the spirit of Hollywood, and filmmaking. Period. It's always the same people that we see in these positions of power or on these screens. Now we're getting more new faces, but what I'm teaching the world is, if you look beyond that face, it's the same people that you've been seeing for years, and it's just they're in a different position. So you have to understand, it's time to give Hollywood back. It's time to open up and give back to something that has been given to us for so many decades. Hollywood hasn't been seen in the right light for many, many years. There's a dark cloud over Hollywood, and that's not the Hollywood that I grew up in, which is why they wanted to keep me out.
With that being said, how do you transition, especially being an actor? We see you visually as a child or a teenager. Once you start getting older, maybe you're doing more cussing, maybe things are a little bit more sexual. How do you transition on screen and in your personal life from being little you to now I'm a young adult, I'm doing different things, and you have to accept the older, more mature me?
Well, yeah, there's always going to be the older, more mature me, but then there's always going to be Tiger. And then there's always going to be somebody that looks at me as their baby, and then there's always going to be, so you know what I mean. So me personally, all I can do is put myself in a mental state of appreciation all the time, and that's how I balance myself out. I'm appreciative of everything, and that's what keeps me grounded. And just like how this interview picked up, had my glasses on, he said something real. Oh, that's what you activated. Done. Bam. All right, cool. What's going? You know what I mean? It's not an act. It has to. People look for stuff out of you, but it's not like it's just gonna happen or fall out of the sky. It's certain things that you say that can trigger certain things.
That's true. That's true.
It'd be like we were saying with words. It's you know, what did you really want out of this? And what questions do you want? I don't be tripping off of doing interviews because I know myself, okay? And but I don't know what they're gonna ask 9 times out of 10. But I just wanted to make sure that, you know, that it's a key that you hit with certain things that you say to people.
That's true.
When you can say fuck you to somebody, they be like, nigga, what?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you can say fuck around somebody and they're like, okay, it could be like, okay, I see what he
I see you come around. You know, it's just different. It's different ways to approach how you speak to someone. And then so the growth thing that you asked about, I think that it's just on me to continue to show the growth. That's all. It's not like, oh man, yeah, you know, nah, it ain't like that. I can still get fucked off any second because of the position that I'm in and how high it is. So I can't do certain things, and I do understand that, and that's what also keeps me grounded. I can't go certain places anymore. That's what keeps me grounded. I have to be with security 24/7. That's what keeps me grounded. Out of nowhere, that's what keeps me grounded. You know.
Wait, so you can't walk in a normal Walmart?
Oh no, I can't do it without security. No.
So did COVID make it better when you can mask up and kind of wear a
Well,
beanie?
it's not me. I can walk in there. Yeah, I can walk in there.
Okay.
But they gonna
They gonna be like, hey, now what you doing?
Nigga, what the fuck did you do?
No Waffle House for you, sir.
Thank you.
No Waffle House for you.
Like, you don't know what God got for you. Just wait. Just sit still.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.